Well, I decided to escape off the homestead again today. We got the end of winter, we got some rain that moved in, but I really wanted to come back up to the spring and check out my trail cams. Yeah, in the pouring down rain. This is Oregon for you. So why don't you guys join me on this little adventure? Another one. Let's go. Hey, welcome back to Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. I'm your host, Jerry Hansen. I'm back up in the mountain again I'm actually on Acorn Acres, and this is the back 40 of Acorn Acres is where I'm at and where I have the trail cam set up. So I want to go up and check out the trail cams again. They've been out here a total of 7 days, and I've left them alone for 3 days. So let's go see what else is going on up there. Ah, look at this. It's starting to hail. Yeah, sleet. Well, we are up in the snow level. Nice. Well, we made it to the spring. Just looking around, seeing what I can see. My trail cams are still here, undisturbed. And the spring is still flowing out. This rain is adding to it. So, it's so nice up here. Very nice. Very nice. Well, let's see what we've got on this trail cam right here. I think I'll just go ahead and collect them and take them back today. Oh, I never turned it on. What the heck? My bad. Oh well. Dang. Yeah, I never turned that sucker on. Oh well, we'll just take it back and make sure the battery's charged. Let's go check this other one. Okay, let's see what this one has. Did I turn that on? I did. That was one fail, dang. Okay. Got 21 images on it. Nope. There's been nothing up here but a skunk. So we'll go ahead and take these back to the house and get the batteries charged up on them and see. Oh, maybe set them up around the homestead, see what I've got going on. Especially around that chicken coop. The chickens tends to draw a lot of activity. I just heard a deer cough up there. Yeah. So let's head on back down to the truck. You know what? On second thought, why don't I just attach these trail cams to a couple of these trees, because there's a lot of animal activity coming right down from the spring and from that old skid road there. There's another trail right here, and it's like it funnels right in through here and then branches off into other three directions. So there's a lot of activity right here. So let me set the trail cams up over here in both directions, maybe on the same tree, and we can catch activities, comings and goings. Let's put one right here. And I can catch the traffic coming right down from there and follow it going right through there. Put the other one right here. That tree's kind of small, so and that camera can catch traffic coming from there and also down there. Let's see if I can conceal these a little bit. And I'll do some concealing on this one too. Hopefully that works. Nobody will know it's there unless they're looking for it. Well, I hope that works out. Don't mind me, I'm just going to stand here a minute and just enjoy the peace and quiet. If you can't tell already, I'm an outdoorsy type of guy. I love being outdoors. Don't like being stowed up inside a lot. Not very healthy for me. I love it. This is my Oregon. This is good hunting up here too. I thought about taking that small travel trailer that I'm going to be renovating and building a little campsite up here. I can tow it up here and then down the hill a little bit. I can set up a little campsite. Hey, it comes complete with water. There is a water line that goes from that spring all the way down to the home sites. And the campsite I selected is right next to the water line, so I could tap into it, put a T and a winter outlet on it, antifreeze outlet, and then we can just plug into that and have water. Now that's an idea. Oh, we'll work on that. I got so many projects back at the homestead though, and it sure helps to be able to escape from my duties at the homestead and just come out and relax, unwind, and meditate in the forest. I love it. I grew up on the Oregon coast, so I have an affinity to seafood too, so I'm very acclimated to Oregon, except for the high deserts. They can have that. They can have all of it. I'll take the coast and the mountains. Yeah, that's for me. I hear somebody off in the distance target practicing. It's Saturday. There's a lot of that goes on around here. A lot of I don't know if you'd call them survivalists. There may be some of those with that mentality, but that's okay. I mean, you gotta find what makes you happy and just play with it. I found what makes me happy, and that is just, well, for one thing, homesteading and being on a farm. That really makes me happy. There's a bunch of noise down over there. I know what it is. The wind kicked up a little bit and was shaking those water droplets off the leaves of the trees. And it made quite a racket on the forest floor. It's almost like the sound of the wind and the drops of water and the tree branches brushing together. It almost sounds like Earth's symphony. Very calming, very energizing, renewing. Oh my God, I'm sounding like a hippie. Who knows? Maybe I am part hippie. But you know what? I'm 61, almost 62 years old. I don't care. I got to the point in my life where I don't care what people think of me. I don't care about the labels they try to peg me in. Doesn't matter to me. I know who I am, and I'm very comfortable with who I am. And if they want to create their own misery, well, that's their creation, not mine. I'm enjoying my skin. Yep, you guys should too. Learn to enjoy your own skin, who you are, who you choose to be. So long as it's not harming somebody else in the process. I think I'll just linger here a while longer. I'm in no hurry to go back. I know I can't get the flu out here. There's nobody out here to give it to me. Yeah, let me take you down the road here, the little path, and I'll show you where the site where I'm thinking of putting a camper. Let's go check that out. I need to get a new battery for my chainsaw so I can come up and clear some of this brush back from this little drive, a little mountain skid road. This is the spot right here. It's the road from here on down is pretty straight, and this is a nice big grassy meadow area. I can get that small travel trailer in here, park it in here, make a little deck, probably bring in some timber and build a frame and lay in some rock, and so I can park it on there, and make a little getaway, kind of a refuge out in the hills away from everybody. And let me show you where the water is. This mound you see right here, that's the water line that goes right down underneath there. It just recharged the line from up there at the stream, and then put a T right here. And of course a valve, that way you can shut the water off from continuing on down the line. And you have a spring fed line right here for a campsite, so you at least have water. You could put in a composting toilet, and you just bring in a propane bottle and maybe a battery, throw a solar panel on the roof to charge that battery and have LED lighting, and build yourself a little fire pit. Yeah, this little site would make a great campsite. Beautiful. Yeah, it's really close. BLM land is just straight through there, about 100 feet, and you're on BLM, and you got the whole area to hunt. So this be a nice place to establish as a hunting site to spend the night at and lodge while you're out here. Get up early in the morning and go up there and hunt. Beautiful. Let's head on down to the meadow, and I'll meet you guys down there. Well, this is the meadow. I've had you guys here before when I set the trail cams up here, a couple of years ago. Or was it last year? I think it was last year, a couple of years ago. But anyway, this is beautiful. You know, when I first moved out here, 30 years ago, yeah, it's been 30 years, there was hardly a tree in this meadow. It was wide open. It goes way over there. And now these trees have sprung up and grown that tall in 30 years. And then this is the timber line that goes up the mountain. Uh, yeah, I love this land. This is this is the back part of Acorn Acres. Hey, you can check out that channel. I have that on YouTube called Acorn Acres. That's all it is. We've lived here. I raised my kids here. And now I watch out for the place, for the lady who owns it. And I still would love to buy this back parcel. That's a 40-acre parcel back there I would love to buy. 30 or 40 acres. I think it's 40 acres. And you can see why. It's just absolutely beautiful. And then you got this big meadow here. This used to be, back in the 70s, it used to be a sheep ranch. The guy who owned it ran sheep, and then the current owners purchased it from him, of course without sheep. And at the time they just had the one dwelling on the place. But look at this place. To me, this is paradise on earth. To me, it is. Hear a raven off in the distance. Well, I better conclude this escape. I'm your host, Jerry Hansen, from Pine Meadows Hobby Farms channel on YouTube. I want to thank you guys for joining me on this little bit of an adventure and a chat and some reflections on another part of me. Yeah, I just can't get over how beautiful it is out here. Stay tuned to more videos. You could do that by subscribing if you haven't already and clicking that bell icon that will alert you to new videos as I upload them. Also, please give me a thumbs up and leave a comment. I do enjoy reading your comments. And click that share button. Sharing my videos on your social media platforms really helps out the channel a lot. Hey, I have some video links down below I want you guys to take a moment and look at. These will show you the avenue I went through and how I found Pine Meadows Hobby Farm and how I found it and bought it with no money in my pocket. I show you how I came up with the money creatively and how I found it and purchased it through like a county auction. How I bought the house for really cheap. I paid for it, no interest. And also the how I built the outbuildings on the homestead for free. Or for really inexpensive, and just developing creative ways to come up with the revenue uh, to be able to buy the products I needed to, or the materials to build the homestead. Yeah, there's a couple of videos down there. Check them out, and it gives you some ideas on starting your farm or even your little urban home. Stay tuned. We'll see you guys again. Bye-bye. I'm going to hang out here a while longer and just enjoy the peace.